Alright, hey everybody, welcome back. So, last episode we got down to the Gulch. Whatever Gulch it is. And so, in this episode, we are going to be, killing the last ancient soul that we needed. Which, this area is going to be very difficult, it's going to be very annoying. I am not looking forward to this at all. Basically, the easiest way to go about this stage is just destroy every single one of these statues that you can, and do not die. If you die... sorry about that. If you die, they will just come back. Quite irritating. So this is going to be rather monotonous. I apologize. Now, also, though, there are enemies hiding in those puddles. But the puddles are actually oil. So if you shoot a... If you shoot a fire arrow into them, the enemies underneath will be burned. Of course, you will also take damage if you stand in it, so... Yes, they are giant hand things. If you actually do not burn them, and you just run up to them, what can happen is they will grab you, and it is a one-hit kill. It does not matter what your armor is, they just instantly kill you. You'll just flat out die. I forgot to re-equip my poison stuff. Well, I will fix that right now. That. You. Sorry. Typically I have found if you have a long-range weapon, try to use that. Long-range weapons tend to work better than others. Whips, in particular, work really well, but, you know, you can use, oh, shoot. You can use whatever you find works, use that. So I've got to clear up. There's actually a point. This is one of the last areas that you can fight with Lucatiel against a boss. Unless you go into New Game Plus. So this is an area you want to do. I'm not worried about what's going on behind me. There are worms, basically, that will come out and attack everything near me. We don't have to worry about that because, well... Now, to fight with Lucatiel, originally you had to do something very different. In the Scholar of the First Sin, you have to jump down here. You can actually make that and survive. It's not too far, but you can miss, especially if you're running forward. It's very possible to miss. Okay, anyways. So we run up here, and here we see Lucatiel.
Oh, you, my thoughts, are very scattered. What is this curse? The question rings in my mind, but I haven't the focus to answer it. Loss frightens me no end. Loss of memory, loss of self. If I were told that by killing you I would be freed of this curse, then I would draw my sword without hesitation. I don't want to die. I want to exist. I would sacrifice anything at all for this. It shames me, but it is the truth. Sometimes I feel obsessed with this. Even so, am I wrong to feel so? moment we're born. Sometimes,
Yeah, so that's the last thing.
maybe.
So basically, part of the reason why people feel so sad, like Lucatiel's story is so sad, is because throughout your various interactions, you realize that the curse is making her lose who she is, and it's driving her insane. Like, it's not driving her insane, but she doesn't want to die, and she realizes that death isn't the end of life, but the loss of self, the loss of who she is, and that scares her. And so it's very, like, emotional. Now, yep, I was expecting that to happen. These guys can one-shot you if you're not careful, because what they'll do is they'll shoot out of those holes. When they shoot out of the holes, what can happen is they will send you flying off the edge. And so one of the things that I need to do is I actually need to drop down to there, but that's for the abyss thing, which I'm not going to make you guys sit for. But basically, I'm going to cut this video here. What I am going to be doing is I'm going to be setting fire to all these various pits. And then I am going to be dropping down there. I am going to be fighting giants, which I will show parts of it. So basically I'm just going to be clearing the area, is what's going on. So I will see you guys in just a bit. Okay, so this is the room. Those are giants, and you have to kill them. I have found the best way to do it is hide in this room where they will not come in, and they cannot hit you, and just poison them. So I'll see you when I'm back up top. Okay, we are back. So if you are along and you want to use Lucatiel in this fight, she is actually right here. Now, to get her to come, though, you actually have to use a Fragrant Branch of Yore to unlock a statue right here. This is the pathway. So be aware of that. So I'll go ahead and summon her. Now, I don't know if this was intentional or not, but if you look at a distance, it looks like the hollows where the oil was, there still is oil there until you get close. The effect is even worse if you take the if you put your torch away. Oh, they dropped something. Now, personally, I think you should bring everybody that you can into this fight. Lone Hunter Schmidt is particularly useless, but it will distract him from Lucatiel, from her being attacked, so that's the important thing. Okay. Now that we have everybody in tow, again, now obviously if you can find someone to summon to help you, even better, but the Rotten might not give you that chance. The only advice I can offer, don't stand in the lava. For those of you who play Dark Souls 1, it is believed that the Rotten is part of Gravelord Nito's soul, or a part of it anyway. So, just be careful. Don't let him grab you. He hits very hard. And there you go. Now, also, see, that's his grabbing attack. I'm actually surprised that that did not hit me. I don't think he's weak to... I think he's weak to lightning. A lot of stuff is weak to lightning. But, it's possible to die by standing in the fire. I have actually had Lucatiel die that way before, because she just stood in the fire and couldn't get out. Or gets knocked into it. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. I had a bit of a bug where, I was not taking damage, and I don't know why. So I went into my alt tab and I disabled a couple of things, and it's working now. So here we go. Uh-oh. Oh, please don't leave me while I'm fixing my sword. Okay, Lucatiel's down to less than half I think one of the programs I had running in the background was affecting the game. It's like I was trying to roll a couple times, letting me. Okay. Well, anyways, fight has been won without too much trouble. So if we cross that fire, we get a fire seed. And that is the only item in here, so don't bother looking for more. But if we... there's a... to go through here. Now, if you are so inclined, you can actually use the Rotten Soul to get access to, something. I don't remember. Oh, it gives you his axe, which has bleed on it, I believe. So if you want to use it for that, you can. I am not. I'm going to be consuming it. Ow! Well, optional boss time. We have to fight the brain parasite. No, I'm kidding.
No one has come this far for a very long while. Young Harlow, do you wish to share this? Then accept the fate of your guilt. Unless you have already Young Harlow, yeah, really true. Very few, and yet you're just outgrown. Young Harlow, he who the Avenger, fledgling heart.
And so, that is the first part of the Scholar of the First Sin. That person we just talked to was actually the Scholar of the First Sin. Also, this also leads to a DLC area. But I don't have the keys for any of them, and like I said, they're very hard, so I don't want to. Now, you'll also notice I am not, ending the episode. That is because when I went down and fought those giants down below, those two giants, I got a forgotten key that will allow us to get something at the bottom of that shaft. So, but first of all, I need to talk to you.
You are blessed with a myriad of soul, bearer of the curse. Make your way to the castle.
Okay, so we have to make our way to Drangellic Castle. But first we're gonna drink Nestor's Flask because we are tired. And I believe it's this one. The ladder that goes all the way down. Well, I believe it goes further down than the other ones. Yes, it does. Then it goes up. Now, the Forgotten Key is used to open those doors. There are two of those doors. One of which you actually see on the way down to the thing, which I already got. On your way down to fight the giant, two giants, which I already got, like I said. And then the other one is here. Now, normally what this unlocks is something specific. However, we got the Dragon Talon. The Dragon Talon is used to unlock the key that is at the bottom of the, yeah, so this one leads behind Black Gulch. That one actually, I believe, is the hardest DLC area to fight, but it's just me. So here we get Great Lightning Spear. We get a Great Lightning Spear. We also get a Witch Tree Branch and Bellvine, so those are for spellcasters. But I recall there's something else here that's actually important, aside from just the dragon. No, it was just the Dragon Talon. Okay, now we can go back up. Homeward Bone. I might play more of this, but I might make a mage and go through this, because this is... like, I do like Dark Souls, I just hate how hard it is. Why did I come here? We don't want to go here. need to go to the ruins, but we need to go to, not Old Oak Brook, we need to go to the Ruined Fork Road. Okay, so I'm gonna end this episode off here while I'm fixing my equipment. So, so what did we take care of? Last episode, we took care of a couple of things. I really hate that. Oh. Last episode, we took care of the last of the 4 souls that we needed. This episode, we are going to be making our way to Drangelic Castle in search of Vendrick, who is supposed to guide us on our way, whatever that means. This is, no, yeah, the Vendrick's his armor is better. What? That looks cool. Actually, that looks kind of dumb. I actually kind of like that. Okay, there we go. So yeah, last episode we took out that. So in the next episode we'll be searching out the king. See you guys then.